I started my very own business in Hypixel Skyblock. Look at me! I am a respectable businessman now. And what do I deal in, you may ask? Do I lowball? Do I evade taxes? No, I sell pets. Not just any pets, mind you. No. This is not the shit pets you could buy from the auction house. My pets are of the finest quality. They are raised free range and allowed to enjoy their lives. I definitely did not industrialize an egg farm and crop pets on a whim and then store them in chests upon chests. Oh my lord, these are so many eggs, what the hell? No, that would be so inhumane, I would never do that, never ever. So why did I decide to start this business? Well, you see, there's this pet called the Golden Dragon, or well, G-Dragon Skyblock slang, and this series is gonna show how I went from nothing, having absolutely no successful business or anything, any success at all, to getting a Golden Dragon. That's the whole point of it. And it is the pet of pets. It's just all around amazing. The most magic find a pet can give you in the game, which means you get rare items. It's got damage scaling based on coins you have in your bank. And even more than that, it is proof that you are a true Skyblocker, without the social life and any redeeming qualities. You can see why I wanted to get it now, huh? So how do I do this? How do I do this? Surely it must be really expensive. And yes, it is. And I don't have a lot of coins in my bank. Definitely not enough to front payment for this pet. And unlike some of my viewers, I cannot go into Hub and meow for tens of millions of coins. No, I am a hard-working man. I work in real life and now I am looking for a second job right here in Skyblock. So I started out by transforming my island. Gone is the ugly red house that I had. Gone is everything else that was bad with it. I spent some time on it and I changed it up, and now my pet emporium is done. Any resemblance to real life stores is purely a coincidence. Wink wink. I actually designed the areas in this shop to reflect the type of pets that I sell. So there's a mining area, there's a fishing area, there's a combat area, and most importantly, there's a foraging area. So, I also turned my inhumane chicken farm into a big statue to honor these chickens that have given me so many eggs. If you are silent, you can still hear their screams. Thanks to these chickens' brave sacrifice, I have a legendary chicken pet, and it has a pretty curious ability. Mighty chickens, it makes the chicken minions I have on my island work faster. And these chicken minions have enchanted eggs in them to make the chickens they spawn in drop an egg as soon as they spawn. These eggs then go into my big dropper system with chests, and bam wham, infinite egg generator, infinite eggs. I can make so many poached eggs, I can make so many eggs Benedict, you don't even understand, you can't even comprehend it. But I can't be on my island at all times. I have to work, I have to edit, I have to do stuff, alright? So I coerced some of my server people to AFK on my island. I told them they would get the honor of being first on this so-called leaderboard. What they didn't know is that they are funding my social level, which will help me later, I'll talk a bit about it. But unpaid labor at its finest. That is what Skyblock's all about, isn't it? Capitalism simulator. I told some people on my server what I was planning on doing, so one member showed up. He bought a pet from me, and then he gave me this hat. This is now my most prized possession. I will never sell it. I was just about ready to set up shop and start selling my pets when I noticed something. Something I hadn't noticed before or planned for, and it was the mayor. Maybe it's a good mayor. Maybe he'll let me be able to sell better pets or some shit. No, he didn't. It was the dumb mayor. His name is Derpy, and I despise him. He's the worst. So if you're confused right now and asking who Derpy is, he's one of 3 very rare mayors that can happen once a fortnight or some shit, and he is by far the worst of them. He gives double skill XP, sure, that's pretty good, that's all dandy and shit, but he also closes the auction house, which is like saying I can't have food for a week and I have to starve. So yeah, fuck Derpy. Derpy's the worst. Hashtag end Derpy or some shit, I don't know. And because the auction house was closed, people were hesitant to buy my pets when I opened the shop. Because they were like, well, who knows what the actual price is, you might be scamming me, as if they couldn't trust me. The most honest businessman in Skyblock they said they couldn't trust. So I just decided on investing a big sum of my banked coins into stockpiling pets and materials in preparation for the time when Derpy is no longer mayor. So I first started by getting more chicken minions and crafting super enchanted eggs by the boatload. I started putting actually useful minions in my pyramid instead of the useless ones that I had before, and most of all, I started planning a strategy for what I will do after Derpy is gone. Oh, on the topic of strategy, you should definitely join the giveaway that is starting on my Discord server when this video drops. Also make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on a new video or giveaway. That was a bit fast, but where were we? Right, strategy. My strategy for getting these pets sold, it's going to be pretty different from what the average person that tries to sell stuff does. No lowballing tactics. I am going to sell mostly craftable pets, because they're easy for me to make and easy to sell. I will be focusing on the newer players that start out on Skyblock, because most of them don't really have pets or understand what pets are, so I can help out new people, along with making a profit from it. Of course, teaching people Skyblock is the most important thing here. Total not profit. Would I ever want profit? No. I went to advertise in the hub, of course, just like every seller of anything does. But not hub 1, because that place absolutely sucks. It's full of people that's trying to sell shit. So I went to other hubs and I talked to people. I did not spam. I did not just send the same message over and over. No. I would never do that. So I talked to people. I didn't scream out my message to the world like a stupid idiot. I actually took some time, got to know some people. It was really nice. It was really nice. Like, I mean, I didn't expect it to be that nice. I expected it to be like, elbow to L ratio. You're trying to sell stuff, what a loser, wah. I considered getting one of my friends to stage an interaction, but in the end I decided against it, since I am an honest businessman that only deals in legal things. The second part of my amazing strategy is posting this video. That's right, you, my dear viewer, you are the strategy for this. My only hope of ever getting a golden dragon is to get as many customers as possible. And what better way to reach customers than to invite you, yes you, to come here. If you have the time, or if you're in need of pets, you should type /visit CraziiCarlsson and come buy some pets from me. If you say you're from the video, I might even throw in something extra for you. These are basically all the preparations I did for the first week of my business. Thanks to Derpy, I couldn't really get started and start selling tons of pets, but be sure that the next time I tell you about my business, it will be thriving. This is going to be of every other video series, so once a month, you will get an update from me on this shop. If interesting things have happened, how things are going, if I'm making the coins I need along with other stuff. So keep a good lookout for that. So that is going to be all from this video. Make sure to stay tuned for the next ones coming. I am excited to get this shit off the ground finally, because this has been in the works forever. So make sure to stick around and just have a good time, alright? I'll see you around next time. Bye!